This is the 2021 Specialized Epic Evo, size large. Epic Expert Evo, 25 pounds, 8 ounces. Size large, 9 kilograms, 11.58 kilograms. Stay tuned after the video as well. I'm going to do a Freehub sound test on these control cells for you guys. Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is GC Performance here, back with another video. Today I have for you the brand new 2021 Specialized Epic Evo in this gloss redwood color. This is a size large, and as you guys see in the video right before this, that it weighed in at 25 pounds, 8 ounces. For a size large, which isn't bad. That's stock, as you see in this video. That's not tubeless. That's with this big old geek guard on the back, and as with the tool right here for the SWAT kit as well, with the cage installed. So 25 pounds, 8 ounces for an Epic Evo, not a bad weight at all. But this is a brand new redesigned model that they did for this year, and I'll go ahead and show off what they did. So we'll start off on the front end. They have on here the RockShox SID Select on here, the SID Select Plus. It's got 120 mils travel. You do have a little bit of a lockout switch right here. So right now the shock is completely open. You flip this down, it's going to put in that lockout position where it's not going to move at all. We open that back up. The shock is going to engage now and use that full 120 millimeter travel. It is an air shock, so you put in the air weight right here. And if we go on down here, we can kind of see there's a shock chart right there. So if you're doing this at home and you want to change your pressure around, it can kind of gauge you to which weight you are and how much PSI you should put in there. The fork on here is now going to be a 44 millimeter offset. This is what's going to come standard on a lot of bikes. I think this is like one of the main options. And this is a 29-inch wheel, if you guys are wondering, and 120 millimeter travel in the front. The rear shock, on the other hand, is going to be a SID Lux Select Plus, and this is going to be 110 millimeter travel. So 110 in the rear, 120 in the front. The reason why they went with 110 in the rear is to kind of mimic as close as they could to the 100 mil travel original Epic, but they want it to be a little bit more playful. So they just gave you 10 more mils, and that way it's not bouncing up and down. You don't feel like you're working against a bike. You do have a lockout option right here as well. This little blue switch. You can lock that out. On the Evos only for this year, they do have a high-low flip chip. What this means is that right now the bike is put into its low position. But if you want, you can take this to any local Specialized dealer. You can remove the shock with this bolt right here. And there's a 5 millimeter bolt underneath here. You remove this out, there's a little chip. You can kind of switch that around. And when you flip that into the high position, it brings the bottom bracket up 6 millimeters to raise it to make it more aggressive. It brings the fork rake in a half a degree as well, to make it more aggressive, more nimble, a little bit more agile. So if you did want to go a little bit more XC racing on there, you have the option. So you get the option of an XC race bike, but also with a little bit of a playful, or if you want to keep it long, it's almost like the same exact wheelbase as like a stump jumper short travel. So very cool bike, a bike that can do everything. You can have fun on it, you can race, you can do lap times with your friends, or you can hit some jumps with it if you like. On the Evos, this is only for the Evos, there is no brain on here anymore. So the Epic that was known to have the proprietary brain technology, there is no more brain that you can see here on the back. The reason for that is that they're guessing that the people who buy this bike are not using this for the race day bike. This is going to be more of a playful bike, so this is beneficial to the customer that they can take this to any kind of store they want, and they can get service done on it, and they don't have to wait to send it back to a specialized proprietary servicing where they would have to, submerge it into an oil bath and not have to worry about it, and it'll take a lot longer. Usually people can do this service kind of in-house, and they can even change this out. This is a metric shock layout. It's not proprietary like it used to be, so you can change out your shocks if you wanted to as well. And you can upgrade it to a Fox, you can upgrade it to a nicer RockShox if you want to. So that's the cool thing, is that you have more options, a little bit more easier for the consumer to work on, and more customizable. You are getting the Control SL. No, these are actually just the Control 29ers now. So similar rims to what they used to be back on the SLs. These are just the control rims. So carbon deep dish rim, but they're rocking a DT350 hub on here. Normal J-hook spokes on here, and this is a boost platform. So the hub spacing on the front is 15 by 110, and it's a DT350. And then the hub spacing in the rear is going to be the 12 by 148, the mountain bike boost hub spacing. These wheels do come stock with the ratchet system. I'm gonna try and get this right here for you. You guys can see that's a little ratchet system, and these come stock with a 36 teeth ratchet on here. So if you do want to upgrade them, you can upgrade them to the newer ratchets, the 54 tooth ratchet. I'll do a sound test later on in the next video, but this is what 36 tooth sounds like. Very quiet. There's some grease in there, but 36 tooth I would probably recommend, especially for mountain biking. Maybe do a 54 tooth on there. But that red color looks amazing. I'm gonna kind of get that. It has a little sparkle to it. The logo is like a gray, like a gunmetal gray. Absolutely beautiful color. The group set that they put on here is a little bit of a mix of everything. This is a SRAM GX Eagle crank. It is a dub bottom bracket. It is a threaded BSA dub bottom bracket. So these platforms are threaded now. So it's you know, no more creaking, no more cracking. You have a GX cassette on the back here. You have a 10 by 50, so 50 tooth up top here, a 10 down here. But this is a GX cassette, so you can upgrade this to a XX1 or X01 cassette later on down the road. Differences between a GX cassette and a X01 or XX1. These have steel pins inside here, so a little bit better for training day, a little bit heavier, don't cost as much to replace. I think these are about 200 bucks compared to an XX1, which is like $400. So again, beneficial to the customer. GX chain, and then you do get a X01 rear derailleur, so a little bit nicer. That's 12 speed. And then the shifter up top here, bring up to the top of the handlebar. It is an X01 shifter. You get some nice quality up here. You're getting your SRAM G2 RS brakes. Very nice. This is a trail piston, so it's a 4-piston brake. Very nice. Just these are similar to like the RSC lines. Just a little bit. It's like cross-country-esque meets trail piston. So you get a little bit lighter brake, but you do get a 4-piston caliper. You're rocking a 6-bolt. I think it's a 180 in the front, 160 in the rear. Yeah, and the carbon on here. The differences between the comp, the expert, and the pro frames is that the carbon levels on these bikes are going to be 11M. On the S-Works is going to be the 12M. So that's going to be the main differential. And also only on the S-Works, this yoke right here is going to be carbon fiber. This is aluminum right here on the expert and the pro and the comp. On the S-Works, you guys look at my other videos, that is going to be carbon fiber. The dropper seat post on here is an X-Fusion dropper seat post. Very nice. It's cable actuated. There's no there's no hydraulic fluid in here, so very easy to maintain. And you get your specialized little lever right here. But this will stop anywhere. There's no individual notches. You can stop wherever you want. Just a little cable, so just press it, push down, goes down, smooth as butter. And then on the top you have a specialized power saddle. Great saddles, wide prostate cutout, good support. They work really well. Tires on here, because it is the Evo version, they're going to put a little bit beefier tires. So you have a specialized ground control for the front, a 2.3. So you can see it has a little bit of bite to it. And then the rear is going to be a specialized fast track 2.3 tire in the rear. Again, both 2.3 to give you a little more bite, but they put the cross country tire or the tread pad in the rear. Again, for the, you have all your weight in there, so you don't want it to be biting too much. And they put the tire with the more grip in the front, so that way you can have more trust going to corners and go into faster and have a little bit more comfortability. But yeah, specialized stem, just normal aluminum stem. Sorry for the wind if you guys hear it. It's very rainy, windy every single day here in Florida. Crazy Florida weather. And then a normal specialized alloy bar. This bike does retail for $5,950 for $25, I believe. You could do some good upgrades if you wanted to. You could put a carbon fiber bar for like $180. You could put a different stem if you like. You can maybe put on a XX1 cassette. You can make it tubeless. There's a bunch of things you can do to this bike to make it lighter. So there are options to go up on here. I think for this money, for $59, it's a great deal. The comp carbon is going to be the exact same frame. So if you aren't caring that much about the frame or the components on there, you want the comp carbon, which I think comes with the Shimano SLX. That's not a bad deal either. But my personal opinion, I love the color. I love the groups that you get. I'm a big SRAM guy for mountain bike stuff. The 1x12 system works phenomenal. You have this little clutch system down here, so if you are taking off your wheel and you get a flat, this has a lot of spring tension on here. So you see that. And then if you ever have to, there's a little button right here. Pushes forward. If I can get it. Now it's locked in place. And then to release it, all you have to do is just like this. And that clips right back in place. Very easy to change flats on this stuff. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Again, I'm just going to say this is a 2021 Specialized Epic Expert Evo. Retails for $5,925 and weighed in at 25 pounds, 8 ounces for a size large. SRAM X01 group set with the derailleur and shifter. The cassette and chain and crank are GX, save weight. 110 millimeter travel in the rear, 120 travel in the front. There is no brain on the new Evos. So let me know what you guys think. Also again, control, revolve control, 29er wheels with a DT350 hub. So great value for what you're getting. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye. All right guys, this is the 2021 Epic Expert Evo, and this here comes the sound test for the Freehub body. It's DT350 with a 36 tooth ratchet. Don't get mesmerized by that big old disc either. But like I said, you can probably upgrade that to a 54 tooth ratchet for $100. Much more engagement. You won't have these little dead spots. See how it takes a little bit longer? 54 tooth ratchet, they'll be way more efficient and not dead spots there. Alright guys, see you later, bye.